Hey there, Stephen Pegg from Loves to Travel. Thanks for checking out our videos. Always appreciate when you watch what we do. If you notice the video, yes, that is the Daytona Motor Speedway, which is where the Daytona 500 was just held. Why are we here? Well, it's the grand opening of the new Costco, and we're down here in Florida anyway, so we figured we'd check it out. We're going to get heading out in there a couple seconds, so hang tight and we'll restart the video here in a second. Oh, there is you're right, it was right across the street. So there's the sign for the Costco grand opening, which is today. And I believe this is where we turn. And if not, we're going to find it. I didn't realize how big the Daytona 500, the Daytona Speedway was. That is massive. I've been to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway several times. This is huge. What do they call that? The capital of racing here. And the building, honey, I think you mentioned that the building is supposed to be decked out in winner's circle flags.
A checkered flag in the front, and we'll see it in a minute.
Yeah, they have parking directions because, again, it's a grand opening. It's going to be packed.
Costco parking straight. Interesting.
Welcome to One Daytona. Okay, yeah, that's what it says. I don't know if you can read it on the video, but there's got a signboard up there, and they got a guy here saying, "Don't turn left." A lot of construction here. Oh, yeah, here, now we're in traffic. By the way, if you have not hit that subscribe button below, please do so. Get that bell notification button below as well. That'll get you notified when our next video comes up. And please hit the like button too. This may take us a cup of coffee to get parked. So rather than fly the video the whole time to get parked, we'll just meet you inside here. Hang tight. This is actually not the easiest Costco to get into. There might be a different way to get into this thing, but I don't know yet. So we're just going the way that they told us. Parking today, we do know it will be atrocious. So I'm just going to grab a spot wherever I can and walk. But as you can see, there's the Costco. The brand new one just opened up today. We're going to find a place to park and go from there. You know, we are parked like so far out, but it was the only parking spot that we could find. But everybody else is parked way out here as well. As a matter of fact, we grabbed a cart from somebody.
Because we learned when we went to Southfield that there's not going to be carts inside.
When we went to the new business center up in just outside of Detroit for their grand opening, we were a couple of days away from the actual grand opening. Today, this is the actual grand opening for this Costco.
When you first go to it, you really do notice it does not look like any other Costco because of the checker flag.
Yep. The checkered flag, of course, a homage to the Daytona Motor Speedway, which is right there. You can see it across the street.
Look at that. You can really see it.
Yeah. So
look at that.
I can imagine what this area is going to be like on race day.
This is just so cool. I don't know why. They say 10,000 people are supposed to be here today.
Okay, well, we're one of those 10,000 people, so let's go see how crowded it is inside. So there's the booklet that they gave us when we came in. And apparently if you join today, you'll get a digital Costco shop card for today.
I did look at the booklet real quickly. It literally looks like the February sales is what it does. And there's really no specials here like there was in Southfield, Michigan for the grand opening of the business center.
Well, we're going to look around and see if maybe they've got some unadvertised specials that we don't know about. So we'll see what we can find.
So the one thing they do here that they don't do at our Costco is that they highlight the instant savings and the date.
Which we've kind of mentioned before, and I wish our Costco at home would do that. I didn't see this one in our store. This might be something that we'll have to look for to see if they've got it there too. The MicroLife Bluetooth blood pressure monitor. We've both had to, over the last couple, 3 years, keep an eye on our blood pressure. $9 off this. It drops from $44.99 to $35.99.
I want to check and see if it's in our store as well. You guys might want to check and see if it's in your Costco too. Did you not look at our Neosporin today and saw that it was expired back in 2019?
Well, I'm still alive, but I am here, and I'm going to get some.
But it's on your thumb.
It's on my thumb. So I've been having really bad fingers or cracking, like that one. And also, if you see this one, it's like cracking. And
it's just dry.
It's just really dry. We went to Vegas, and it was dry there. So we're going to pick up some Neosporin, if you can.
And it's not bad priced. You get to, how many? It's like 3 of those for $14.49.
Right.
So, and I want to see, do they have an expiration date on this one? Expires, we got all the way to 2025 on this one.
Well, that's better than 2019.
Yeah. So we're going to pick this up, actually.
Here, honey, here is your dream item.
Well, to be honest with you, if you're in Florida with so many different townships in Florida that allow golf carts on the roads, these are not a bad idea. I remember when my dad, when he was still alive, actually had one of these roadworthy golf carts for his house down here in Florida. But yeah, $12,500 basically for a golf cart. This is not a golf course golf cart, but just a roadworthy golf cart. I think these are $3 more than what we pay in our Costco. I think ours are $24.99. I'd have to double check. I bought them last year. I haven't bought them this year yet. These are actually really good golf balls for those of you who hack like me. If I'm going to lose a golf ball, I'd rather pay less than $1 for it.
But they do have Callaways here.
Mm-hmm. And they have women's and they have men's. So they have ladies clubs and they have men's clubs. And if you want to buy the full set for the women's clubs, the full set, the 10-piece for right-handers, is $580. I don't understand why the men's are cheaper.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That is not fair, the fact that the women's are more expensive.
But it's a 10-piece Callaway set for men for $540. $30 cheaper. I don't know what the difference is. They're both the Callaway Edge.
That's $40 difference because
difference.
you're female. I don't think that's fair. Do you think that's fair?
But they won't let me pull it out to be able to swing it. I don't blame them. Swinging a club inside Costco when it's packed.
So it includes a driver, 3 wood, 5 hybrid, 6 iron, 7 iron, 8 iron, 9 iron, a steel shaft.
They have steel shafts on them, which are actually a good shaft.
A pitching wedge, a sand wedge, and a super stroke grip putter.
Now my kids for Father's Day, a couple 3 years ago, bought me new irons. And I said, where's my 3 and my 4 iron? And they said, with these clubs, you won't need a 3 or a 4 iron anymore. And they're right. So if you're wondering why there's no 3 or 4 iron in some of these clubs, you really don't need them anymore. They've also got a couple of different golf bags here. One, the Sun Mountain Pebble Beach golf cart bag. This is for golf carts. You can carry it, but realistically, it's for a golf cart. $124.99. And then they have a walking, it's called kind of a walking bag, because it's got a stand, so when you put it down, little legs come out to hold it upright. The Stitch golf stand bag for $119.99. Either or are pretty good bags.
And they have your golf clubs.
I mentioned this before last year. I bought these last year. If you go through golf clubs, I normally go through 1 or 2 a year. And if I go to a pro shop, or if I go to, say, for example, a golf shop or like Dick's Sporting Goods, I'm going to pay $20 for a good golf club. Here you get 4 of them, leather golf clubs, and they're really good. I've actually only gone through 1 so far, but they hold up a lot better than some other golf clubs you can buy.
We want to let you know how big this Costco is. This Costco is over 161,000 square feet, which is a little bit bigger than the standard Costco, which is 140,000 square feet. This Costco is actually almost the same size as the one in Southfield, Michigan Business Center.
But it's not the biggest Costco yet.
Right. They're building a new one in California, and that's supposed to open up in April to replace the one that's in Salt Lake City.
Which right now is the biggest Costco around. So kind of an overview of the clothing. They don't have anything really clearance priced, but they do have a lot of clothing. But seeing as how this is like brand new, I don't think they've got a lot of any clearance price items out.
So you see the clothing, there's a ton of clothing.
It's about the same as what we've got in our Costco though, as far as shelf space.
So here's all the sample prep. There's a lot of samples going on today. How is it? Good?
Mm-hmm.
I mean it too. What was it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was it milk chocolate strawberries? Frozen milk chocolate
Hang
strawberries.
on, hang on. Strawberries covered with milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Oh, but this bread's different. We have not seen this one.
The gluten-free artisan white bread.
Yeah, and this is the sourdough.
I know that we have one of our daughter-in-laws, or I should say,
Two of our daughter.
two of our daughter-in-laws.
One's going to be a future daughter-in-law, and one is one of our daughter-in-law that is gluten-free. So
And
the bread...
but we normally get, is that one right there, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I've not seen this, the sourdough.
Right. This is different, and I've not seen this at our local Costco.
And it's actually cheaper than the other gluten-free bread.
Right. So this is artisan.
Artisan gluten-free bread,
Right.
white bread.
2 loaves.
The other one is multigrain, the one that we normally get. You know, one of the things I'm noticing, honey, is that the prices are almost exactly the same as what's in our Costco in Fort Wayne.
Including bacon, because I walked by the bacon and it was $14.49. That was what it was in our local Costco.
So the pricing is comparable. Hey, guess how much the rotisserie chicken is here?
I hope it's $4.99.
It is $4.99.
$4.99. The chicken is $4.99 right there.
Can I get it, honey?
I don't know. Can we fit it on a plane?
I'd have to probably buy an extra ticket to get it on the plane.
How much is it?
$300.
$299.99.
Plus tax.
So it really looks like a normal Costco, except a little bit bigger. But I caught him because he's eating a sample.
Honeycrisp apple sample. It's really good, actually. Not as good as Fuji apples. I like Fuji apples.
But like I said, the racking is almost the same. It's just there's a little bit more product, a little bit more selection because we are in Daytona, Florida.
Yeah, and one of the things you want to think about is I think Costco's Costco. This is just a bigger Costco. But we wanted to see if they had any grand opening specials, and I've never been to a grand opening Costco before.
Same special on mattresses.
Yeah.
We had that special down up in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
The Celia Posturepedic, the Mount Auburn Queen. True that. That's the same special, $499.99 if you take $120 off.
Yes, which I was really surprised at the grand opening. They really didn't have any specials. I think the only special they had was if you join the membership, you do get a $40 gift card.
Mm-hmm.
E-gift card is what you do.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting more grand opening specials, but they do have a lot of samples. They're sampling a lot today.
Did you bring your shaver?
Yeah, I did actually, to be honest. I just haven't decided whether to use it or not. The Philips Norelco multi-groom trimmer. Right now, $10 off, so you'll pay $39.99. I think that price goes through, if I read that right, the 10th of March.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how they highlight the, we mentioned it earlier in the video, how they highlight the sale dates.
And they also were highlighting features of some product.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find one of those.
Yeah, this is where they highlighted some of the features. It says the furniture cover is included.
On this set here.
On this set here, it's $1,200 for the set.
So this is the set, and here is the furniture cover. That is included. So that is something different. I've not seen that in other Costco's where they highlight certain features.
This would look nice on our deck.
If we could get it home.
It's even got lights in the top. See that?
But that is not part of the set, honey. Only the furniture is the set. That's a totally different item.
Oh, bummer.
So every single checkout, it's packed. Like I said, it was packed here. It's packed here.
This is packed. This is packed. So we're going to wrap things up here at the grand opening of the brand new Costco here in Daytona, right across from the Daytona Motor Speedway. Actually packed inside. Well, we picked up a couple of things that we actually needed. But at the very end, you decided, because my Costco card is going to start running out here in the next couple of months, to sign up for your own Costco card, because supposedly you can, what, save $40?
I could say $40, but it did take me an hour to do, so I don't know whether your time is worth $40 or not. At the end, by the time I hit 45 minutes, I'm like, I don't know. But
So-
they were giving away lots of free stuff like drinks and, well, water and candy when you were standing in line. But the one thing we do want to talk about, Costco is really cracking down on memberships.
Exactly. And what kind of ticked me off as we're checking out is when we go to Costco, a lot of times, my membership card, obviously, you're my wife, we go in, you drop your credit card because you have points on your credit card.
That has better points than Steve's.
Than my credit card. They would not let Peggy use her own credit card. I had to actually use my card with my name on it, which has less points. That's here. It may just be a grand opening thing here at Costco. I don't know, but I know that they're cracking down on memberships. So thanks for watching this video. The grand opening up the Costco in Daytona Beach, Florida. Well, Daytona, Florida, right across from the Daytona Motor Speedway. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day.